Idaho, the water babies of Massacre Rocks. Casey had seen some strange things along the Snake River. He'd worked for the Bureau of Land Management for 7 years, maintaining remote trails and fencing along Idaho's forgotten places. But Massacre Rocks? That place made his skin crawl, even in daylight. Locals avoided it, especially after dark. Whispers said that centuries ago, a tribe of starving women, facing a brutal winter, were forced to drown their own infants in the river to spare them from slow death. Others claimed white settlers had committed the atrocity, wailing children thrown into the black water as a warning. Either way, the water never forgot, and neither did the babies. Casey didn't believe in ghosts, but he knew history left scars. Still, when his supervisor assigned him to repair a broken trail marker near Massacre Rocks, he didn't protest. It was a half-day job, easy in, easy out. He arrived just before sunset. The river looked like oil black, slow-moving, wide as a road and just as silent. Rock formations jutted from the ground like crooked tombstones. The marker was down near the bank, half buried in sand. As he worked, the sun dipped below the rim of the canyon. That's when he heard the first cry, faint, high-pitched, like an infant somewhere in the reeds. He froze, listened. It came again, closer. "Hello?" he called out, scanning the shoreline. "Is someone out here?" No answer. Just another cry. Then another. 3 now, echoing in the canyon. His chest tightened. It wasn't possible. There was no one else out here. His truck was the only one in the lot 2 miles back. Then he saw them. Tiny shapes at the edge of the water, half submerged. Pale, motionless. Infants. No, not infants. Things. Their heads were too large. Their limbs too long. Their mouths hung open, filled with sharp, needle-like teeth. Their eyes were solid black, and they were crawling toward him. Casey stumbled back, dropping his tool bag, heart thudding. One of the creatures opened its mouth and let out a sound that wasn't a cry. It was a scream, raw, piercing, like metal tearing through flesh. He ran, through the brush, up the slope, toward the trail. But the screams followed. Now hundreds of voices, crying, wailing, laughing. The air grew thick and wet. Then came the whispering, soft, right behind his ears. "Come play with us." He tripped and rolled down the embankment, landing hard near a collapsed section of trail. Blood filled his mouth. He opened his eyes and saw her, a woman, standing ankle-deep in the water, wearing buckskin soaked in mud. Her face was gaunt, her eyes sunken. She held something in her arms, swaying gently. It was silent. Then she looked up. "Take them," she said. "They're yours now." Casey scrambled backward. Dozens of tiny hands emerged from the water behind her, reaching toward him. He screamed and ran, didn't stop until he reached the truck. The cries didn't follow. The night had gone completely still. Back at headquarters, he didn't report what he saw, just said the trail was unstable, unsafe, should be closed permanently. But that night, back at his apartment in Pocatello, the faucet began to drip. Then the bathtub turned on by itself. He walked into the bathroom and saw water pooled across the tile. In the center of the puddle, tiny footprints. The cries came next. Under his bed, inside the closet, from the walls. Every night, he moved. They followed. He quit his job, left the state, changed his number. But still, sometimes, in the middle of the night, the water in his sink runs black. And the cries start again, faint at first, then closer. Because the water babies of Massacre Rocks don't forget, and they don't forgive. They just want you to hear them, to hold them, to join them. Like and subscribe.